Welcome, this is 48E tape 4 and we're going to talk today about relative motion. What we say is basically the IJK vectors are a great way to keep a track record of velocity in different frames of reference. And so this is a typical question where we say, well, if Saturn has this speed, this velocity relative to the moon, and a spaceship has this velocity relative to Saturn, then what's the velocity of the spaceship relative to the moon? It's one of those examples. And we can get the way to do it by looking at this diagram. So here we have three vectors. We have vector AB, and we have vector BC. And can you see that these are added together? That process of putting the tail of the second vector on top of the head of the first vector means that we're adding these two ties together at that corner. We're not adding at this corner which is marked A, and we're not adding at this corner which is marked C. We're only adding at this corner which is marked B. And so if I wish to describe this in terms of vector addition, I'd say vector AC is equal to vector AB added to vector BC. And so I can write this down here. Vector AC is equal to vector AB plus vector BC. And if we learn how to make up that equation from the text, we can do these problems. So let's look at this next question. It says John has a velocity of 3i plus 2j plus 4k. So I'm going to put this down as velocity of John has a velocity relative to Bill. And this equals 3i plus 2j plus 4k meters per second. And I'm going to say also Lisa has a velocity. Lisa has a velocity of that relative to Bill. So we say minus 2i minus 3j plus 4k meters per second. And what the question asks is, what is the velocity of Lisa relative to John? Notice my language. It's John has a velocity relative to Bill, and I put down John and Bill. And it's Lisa has a velocity relative to Bill, and I put down L and B. And now it's Lisa has a velocity relative to John. So LJ. I'm putting the letters down in the same way that they are expressed. Well, I know, because I know how to do these equations, that VLJ must equal V of L to Bill, because Bill is the intermediary, plus V of Bill to John. So what we're saying is VLJ equals VLB plus VBJ. Notice we start with L, we end with J, and the intermediary is Bill, and Bill is in between. So once you get that pattern down, it's relatively easy. We go I, J, K. And then I'm doing my equations. Now, I want VLB. So do I have VLB? And I do. So I just copy this down. VLB minus 2 minus 3 plus 4, and then I look and I say, but I want VBJ, and what I have is JB. They're opposites to each other. These two guys are opposite. One is JB, one is BJ. So I need to get the opposite of this top vector, and the way I do that is I recognize, well, all the components are in the opposite direction, so rather than +3 I have -3, and rather than +2 I have -2, and rather than +4 I have -4. I can show you this to some extent. If I draw a vector which is just in 2 dimensions, it's 2i plus 2j, the opposite vector, well, that would be -2i minus 2j. You can kind of see it in 2 dimensions. So because I want VBJ, and what I was given was VJB, I do the opposite signs on those values. Now I need to add these two guys together. There's an addition instruction. So I go -2 minus 3 is -5i, and then -3 minus 2 is -5j, and then +4 added to -4 is +0k, and put that in parentheses, and this will be in meters per second. And there we have it.